Hello, I'm Hafidz from StarBiz Online. I'm here in London to attend the topping out ceremony for one of EcoWorld-Ballymore's projects. The project is actually Embassy Gardens, and the topping out ceremony is officiated by the Prime Minister, Dato' Seri Najib Tun Razak, for Legacy 1 building. We are now in the Embassy Gardens marketing suite, and I'm here with Mr. Cheong, the EcoWorld UK CEO. And Mr. Cheong, I would like to ask, can you explain a bit about Embassy Gardens, this project, which is your biggest project for EcoWorld-Ballymore in the UK?
Sure. This is phase 2 of Embassy Gardens. It forms the heart of the 9 Elms regeneration story. It's called Embassy Gardens because there are in fact 2 new embassies here. The US Embassy, which is moving in 2017, and the Dutch Embassy, which we understand is currently going for planning. So as I said, it's the heart of the 9 Elms regeneration area next to the 2 embassies. It's got a linear path linking this development all the way to Battersea Power Station, which is obviously another Malaysian-owned property development. In terms of Embassy Gardens Phase 2, it's spread over 3 residential towers ranging from 9 stories to 22 stories. So we've got about 710 private residential units and over 100 affordable housing, and about 30,000 square feet in terms of commercial retail offerings on the lower ground floors. Now, what's also iconic about Embassy Gardens Phase 2 is in fact this pool here. We call it the Sky Pool, which is basically 10 stories up in the air. It's 25 meters in length, and the interesting thing about this Sky Pool is 14 meters of that is suspended over 2 buildings with a glass bottom.
I understand it's the first in the world of its kind.
It's certainly well, one of the only sky pools with these sorts of features that we know of, and it's only recently that the technological advancements has allowed people to do these sorts of things.
And Mr. Cheong, how is the response so far for this project?
It's been fantastic. I mean, when we launched well, the first building, Legacy Building 1, this was sometime in September or October last year. We've since sold more than 50% of the residential units. So it's done very, very well since its launch.
Okay. But I understand that now you're trying not to sell the rest of the units in order to value add.
Yeah. So we've definitely stopped selling on Legacy Building 1 because, as you say, once the building is coming up, then essentially we can increase prices. And in fact, we're here today obviously to commemorate the topping out of the core for Legacy Building 1. So, once the core comes up, the rest of the structure will come up very quickly. So you can see a lot of progress.
Oh, great. And another thing, maybe we can ask about the other projects that you have.
Sure.
Wardier and London City Island. Can you just tell us how has the response been for these 2 projects?
They're very different in terms of location and project. This is obviously located in the 9 Elms area as part of Vauxhall, just across from Chelsea, where some developments are selling for about £3,000-4,000 per square foot. So it's probably our most expensive product here. The other 2 projects are located in East London. So in terms of the product offering, is slightly more basic in terms of specification and all that. But it caters to a market, mainly the local market. People, for instance, working in East London, and also in the case of London City Island and Wardier, which is our 2 projects, they're literally right at the doorsteps of Canary Wharf, one of the financial centres of the world. So those 2 projects we've done very, very well. London City Island, again phase 2, is located in the peninsula where we've got about 1,100 residential units, spread out over 6 residential towers. So far we've launched 5 of the 6 residential towers, and it's sold very, very well. And our other project, the Wardier in Canary Wharf, it's twin tower, one of the tallest residential towers in London when it's going to be completed. And that's 50 stories and 55 stories. And again, that's catering to the local market and so forth as well.